Hey guys, Nicole here with your weekly coaching tip that will elevate, energize, and empower you in life. This week, I want to talk about something that is so near and dear to my heart, and that is how do you thrive in life regardless of what comes your way? How do you experience peace and happiness when it feels like all odds are stacked against you? Now, I should preface this by letting you know that I could do a full seminar on these questions, but I'm going to give you some little nuggets that you can act on right away. And to start, I want to talk about the fact that we cannot always control what comes our way. It's inevitable that there are going to be things that happen that knock the wind out of us, that knock us off of our feet, that make us feel as though our world is crumbling around us. And while we can't control those things, what we can control is our reaction to what comes our way. One thing that's been so unbelievably helpful for me is to try to take a step back and shift my perspective. Even when I was facing my third cancer diagnosis and we didn't know if I was ever going to speak again, I remember quieting my thoughts and thinking, okay, this is hard, but there are people that are probably going through things much, much worse. Now, I'm not saying this to diminish or be insensitive to whatever it is you might be going through, because we all go through things. But when you're able to take a step back and shift your perspective and realize that there could be somebody else that is struggling even worse, it allows you to kind of find the fight and the fire within you, to find that strength to overcome and to maintain a positive outlook is the biggest thing. When you shift your perspective like that, you're able to look at it with a more objective and positive mindset that gives you that fire to fight through it, to want to rise above it, to want to get to that next level and know that it's going to shape you and grow you. So that's the first thing, is I want to encourage you is to always shift your perspective and realize that while it might be really hard, it's possible that there is somebody else struggling much worse. And use that as your fire to find your hope in your fight. The next thing I cannot say enough about is the way you're proactive with how you strengthen and ground yourself from the inside out. The little things that we do or don't do each day are what's going to enable us to be the person that we are, regardless of whether or not times are good or bad. Your habits. Your habits are the little things that make you who you are, that strengthen you from the inside out. What I want to encourage you to do is to pay attention, try different things, and those little habits, those daily things that make you feel like you have superpowers, rather that make you feel grounded and connected to yourself, you want to make those things daily non-negotiables. Because over time, those compound, and those are your inner makeup. Those are what strengthen you to believe that you can do whatever you set your mind to, that you can overcome whatever comes your way. They're what help you to think on a higher mind, have a higher mindset of, I am going to take life and I'm going to make the most of it. So that's what I want to encourage you to do, is to figure out your personal game-changing habits and make them daily non-negotiables. And if you're overwhelmed on where to get started with that, that's what my habits course is all about. I share the habits that have truthfully saved me in life. And that might sound extreme, but it's true. I cannot imagine where I would be if it were not for these little things I did over time. And the strange irony of it is that I started doing these things some of them when I was young, before I even knew how positive of an impact or how much they would influence the person I was going to become. And so I would love to share them with you. But if nothing else, I want you to pay closer attention to the things that make you feel grounded, connected, and that you have superpowers, and incorporate them into your day-to-day, because that helps you be proactive with your mindset, with your inner sense of self, and with your fire to overcome whatever comes your way and still rise to higher levels in life. Have a great day.